Hi, I'm Gareth Williams, the owner of The Boxing Shop. Today I'm going to teach you a few basic drills on how to box. Just basic things. If you can't get to a gym, you can learn at home. Okay, so we'll start with our basic standing positioning, our feet. Start with our feet together. What we do, we use our strong leg. So mine is my right leg, so this is the one that I'll be moving. Lift the toe, turn the foot out, 90-degree angle with the feet. Lift the heel of the same foot. Rotate, so they're both facing forward. What we'll do now is take a step forward and a little jump to the power side, to the right hand side here for me. If I was a left hander, my feet would turn to the left hand side. From here, I softly bend my knees, arms go straight up, make fists, bring my hands down. My two knuckles here want to be touching my cheekbones, elbows in, rounded shoulders, but try and stay relaxed in the back of the shoulders. A common mistake is people tense up here and lift up here, but you're open to the body there. So we've got to try and relax, let the hands cover the jaw, and the front shoulder will also cover the jaw. So this is our basic stance, soft knees, and we just what we're going to do now is just have little movements between front and back. So we're just going to go here, forward, back, weight transition. Okay, so now we're in our boxing stance. The next things we'll do is the movements. There'll be 6 movements that we'll work on today. As I said, very basic movements, but it's all about key balance. Okay, so we start in our boxing stance. Our first movement is the forward movement. We'll step very small with the feet, no bigger than 10 centimeters. Okay, so we step forward with the front foot, and then the back foot follows. If my front foot moves 5 centimeters, my back foot moves 5. If I move 10 centimeter step, well then I also move 10 centimeters with my back. Much bigger than that means I'm off balance for a longer amount of time, so I keep them small. Okay, so we're here. The first movement is forward, step 1. My second movement will be a back foot step. Because I'm going backwards, I will lead with my back foot. 2. Again, so we're 1 and 2. Basic elements. Again, round the shoulders, keep the chin down, keep the hands high and the elbows in. And next movement. As an orthodox boxer or a right-handed boxer, I will now move to the left for my number 3 movement. Lead with the left foot because I'm going left. Left. And then obviously to come back, I'll go to the right-hand side and I'll lead with my right foot. Step here. So now again, my 4 movements are 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add variations to this. We can double them up. We can do a double step. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice that in my basic steps, I won't be crossing my feet over, because if I cross my feet over in front of an opponent, well, I'm going to fall over and lose balance. The main thing in boxing is to stay balanced at all times. So this way here, I'm never crossing my feet. I've always got good balance, good posture all the time. So it means I can throw punches or I can make defensive actions at all times. We'll do 2 more movements. It'll be a 5 and 6. It'll be a quarter turn pivot. So what I'll do with my front foot will be anchored to the ground. I'll lift my heel so I can turn on the ball of my foot. I'll do a quarter turn. With my back heel, I'll go backwards. Quarter turn. That'll be number 5 movement. Then I'll come back with number 6 and I'll kick with my toe back to my original stance in the 2 lines here. Okay? So 5, 6. All the movements together now. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, some great basic moves for you to practice at home, improve your basic stance. If you can't get to a gym, these are ideal. Okay, so that's how the basic straight punches look. Today we're going to learn about how to place the perfect straight punches. So we've done our stance and our movements. The most important part of boxing is the jab. Again, being a right-handed boxer, the jab is the left hand and it travels directly straight forward from the start position to the end position. Straight arm, the shoulder comes up to the jaw. See, there's no gap here. The jaw's protected. A lot of people throw a jab here with straight shoulders across here. That's not right. We want maximum reach. I'll get maximum reach if I extend my shoulders, bring my jaw to my bring my shoulder to my jaw, sorry. Maximum reach there. This is the other way, where people don't rotate their shoulders. I want that maximum reach, so I extend my shoulder, lift my shoulder up through the jaw. So the basic movement is here. Start position, as we've already gone through. Extend. As I extend, I turn my knuckle and turn my shoulder at the same time. So I've got a perfect straight jab. My backhand, it's very important that I'm defending while I'm throwing this punch. Backhand stays here, elbow tucked in, good balance on the feet, and retract. So the punch goes two ways. It goes out and back. Too many beginners worry about the way it goes and it comes back to here. Well, if you're in a boxing match and your jab comes back to here, you're going to expect to get hit over the top with a power hand. Okay, so jab is here. You'll notice that I'm adjusting my foot at the same time when I throw that jab. It's to get the maximum snap on the punch without having to drive too hard with our upper body. We use our feet and our hands, they work together. Again, I can add this to combinations. I can do a double jab. Briefly, when I'm learning, would stay in the same position, in one position to start with, and I can bounce my left foot on the ground twice when I throw a double jab. Bam, bam. Again, always thinking these basic principles. Turn the knuckle, turn the shoulder, back elbow tucked in, hand on the jaw, protecting yourself at all times. So we've learned the basic stance, the basic movements, and the basic punches, just in shadow boxing style. Now we're going to put these straight punches onto the boxing bag. We're also going to be adjusting our feet at the same time. So we know what we're looking for. The jab, the shoulder protecting the jaw, and connection. When we connect with the bag, it's very important that we turn our knuckle on the bag to eliminate any injuries. So we'll throw the jab. Again, it travels straight out, and we turn, but we turn from the shoulder, just as we said before. You'll notice I'm doing one punch and one step at the same time with my front foot. I'm not going to be traveling around too far. This is just the basic elements of boxing. Get this right before we can move on. We can throw a double jab. That'll mean 2 footsteps as well. As the bag moves, it'll move. We can also adjust their distance with the bag, using the same footsteps that we used prior. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you the basic principle of throwing the power hand. If I'm an orthodox boxer, which is a right-hander, this will be my right hand. If I was a left-handed boxer, this will be my straight left hand. So I'll call it the power hand. So in our stance, the first thing that we do, we sit down, bend our knees slightly. The back heel will raise. I will twist all the right side of my body. Rotate towards the punch. So as I twist my body, my power hand will leave my jaw and go straight out and rotate. I'll turn the knuckles, but again I'll turn it from my shoulder. Okay? I turn my heel around, my knee, my hip and my shoulder will go towards the way of the punch, of the target. So from there, the power hand again is a strong hand. One thing that we need to look for is make sure our shoulder doesn't go in front of the knee. Once we start overthrowing, we get off balance, and once we're off balance in the boxing ring, that's a difficult place to be in. We'll move over to the bags now. I'll explain a few things, how to strike the punch using that shoulder. Okay, so now we'll move forward to punching the bag with the power hand. Again, it's exactly how we went. We start with the foot, we rotate the knee, the hip and the shoulder, but this time we're just going to make connection. We're not going to cross our feet, which is important. We bring our footwork back into it. Start position, and it travels directly to the point, and we turn our shoulder and our lower body. Okay. Now there's the power hand. So now we've gone through the jab and the power hand making connection. Okay, well, I'll just do a few combinations that we can practice, Again, it's all about the feet. If our feet cross over, we're going to trip over. It's as simple as that. Strong shoulder, strong hand positioning on the bag. We can do multiple combinations. We can go jab, we can double jab, we can 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll just do a few here and you can see how it works. There it is. Thanks for watching on How to Box Part 1. Today we went through some basic movements, the stance, the movements with our feet, and also the basic straight punches. Okay? Guys, be sure to follow us, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll bring more videos and more content so you can keep learning how to box. Boom.